What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? We're here. This is the Martine Show. Welcome to the Martine Show, everyone. 8 p.m. EST. We're on. For those of you who don't know, the Martine Show is all about celebrating people. We are here to celebrate people and what they have to offer. So today we're going to have April Hicklin, who's going to be talking about her first time as an author and a co-author for Rising Crown of Glory. So the Martine Show is all about self-awareness, self-development, and everything social, everything that we do discuss on the Martine Show at 8 p.m. EST on Tuesdays and Thursdays. It's all that the guest wants to discuss. Okay? So as we wait here, let me share the live. As I'm sharing the live, I want to let you guys know that the interviews are also being repurposed on YouTube. So it's author Martine Myers on YouTube, and you can be able to watch the live interviews as well on there. Okay. So, like I stated, the videos are being repurposed at this present time on YouTube, and it's at author Martine Myers handle on YouTube. They drop every day at 6 p.m. So you can go and hello, Miss April.
Hello, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm fine.
Awesome. Are you nervous?
How are you?
I'm good. Are you nervous?
Not really. Just excited.
Okay. All right, good. I'm glad. Hi, everybody coming in. I'm Katrina Parker. Welcome aboard. Shani Shan, 58. Welcome aboard. All right.
Hi, guys.
So, Miss April, first-time author, is that correct?
That is correct.
And also a best-selling author.
Yes, right. Thank you. Yes.
Okay. You gotta own it, girl. You gotta own it.
Yes, I do. It feels funny when you said it because
I know. Yeah. All right. So you can go ahead and introduce yourself, let everybody know who you are, and the conversation will flow from there, okay?
Okay. I just want to start out saying thank you for this platform and give me a chance this today to, to talk with you. This is my first time actually going on live, so
Okay,
bear with me.
awesome.
Hi, everybody. My name is April Hicklin. I'm a seller author, like Martine said. I'm also a distributor for health and wellness. I also also into preventing people from actually saying that they need medicine until saying that they are taking vitamins to prevent high blood pressure. Like any type of disease, diabetic. I want to actually put preventive awareness out there and let them know that they don't have to actually accept medicine from doctors. We can start taking care of ourselves, our bodies, before that even happens. So, and I'm a mother of 4. Just going through my journey and loving it. So that's it about me.
Awesome. I love it. So, first-time author and best-selling author for Rising Crown of Glory. Let me know, how was that experience? The journey.
Oh, wow. The experience. The journey was everything, just for life itself. I'm sorry, like I'm going in and out with the light. I'm sorry about that. There we go. The journey was, and like I said, like you said, it's a journey, so I'm still on it. But just to have a chance to have someone hear my voice, to express myself, to now have a voice, before I didn't. So when Shaquan, the visionary, which I'm so happy for her and I love her, she put it out there saying that she needed few women, and I was just like, something in my heart just said, April, go ahead and tell your story. This is something that I would never have did if I wasn't going through my journey, getting out of my comfort zone, and I'm loving it. Just doing everything that I wouldn't do. What I can't do, I must. So it was definitely an experience to get out there, to share my story, to let everybody know who I am. And, you know what I mean? Maybe I can help somebody with along through my journey. So I was very glad that I was actually able to do that. And she gave us a platform to do that with other women. So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So can you give us like a synopsis of the gist of your story in Rising Crown of Glory?
I'm sorry, Martine, say it one more time. It was going in and out.
Can you give us a synopsis of the gist of your story in Rising Crown of Glory?
My story, what I went through was a little bit of domestic violence and getting over that. Again, like I was saying earlier, just finding my voice to even get over that. I was stuck in a bad place, and it wasn't for God and praying and knowing Him. And that was actually why I was able to get out, and why was able to write that story to actually help somebody else that may be still in a predicament, or maybe out of that predicament but haven't got help, or don't know how to get help. So that's where I was at with my story, and just like you said, going through my journey now, just finding my voice out there.
Nice. And how do you feel now that you have put out your story?
I definitely feel great. I now know my purpose with going through that story, going with Shaquan, going through walking with her and her holding my hand. It was definitely an experience, and I think that we came closer because she called me. She'll email me, and then one day she was like, call me, and we talked, and it was just like sister to sister. Like, she was there, like, when I didn't think she would be there, but she was there, and she helped in so many ways that she don't even know. So it was definitely a blessing, and I still want to work with her. We're doing everything. Like, I love her.
Awesome. I love the fact that you highlighted and stated that, I mean, you actually did really confirm that you found your purpose. And that is something that is very like near and dear to me, because I talk about purpose on my platform all the time. Like, get into alignment, find your purpose, get into alignment, focus on yourself, get into alignment, find your purpose. Like, I want you to take the time to explain to people exactly what is it like for you to have found your purpose.
Oh, wow. It's a blessing. It's finding worth within yourself. Like, through my journey and what I still do, I meditate, I pray, and I meditate. Praying is asking for things, and meditating is where you're able to actually receive your answer through the meditation part. So I learned how to meditate, not just pray, but meditate. And it's been, oh my God, a life-changing experience. How man is maker of himself. How you can command your day to have a great day. It's a strategy. So I didn't know these things when I was growing up. I'm 46 years old, and it's just like like I was reborn again with different things that I go through in order to actually was able to find my purpose. I used to pray for, like, well, God, why am I here? What is my purpose? What do I need to do? And when I had my mentor, Coach Stormy Wellington, she started meditation. So that's what we do each morning at 8 a.m. It's the meditation. And I was able to get that. My answers were answered through the meditation. So I'm glad that I have a mentor that I'm still going, like, I'm working with. She's working with me. And it just, like I said, like you said earlier, it's a journey. It doesn't stop. It keeps going. So,
absolutely. Yeah. This is super deep. I love it. You're right up my alley, because this is all of me. You don't know, girl. You don't know. Like, I feel it. Okay.
Yes.
So this is what I eat, I breathe. This is what my vision is clear. Like, every day I'm focused on me, my purpose, what I need to be doing for me, myself, and I. And you know what? It also transmutes to everyone else that's connected to me,
Yes.
And I'm very consistent with it, to the point where
there are times where I'm thinking, like, some people probably think like she's a mad, crazy person on purpose. You know what I mean? Like,
Yes.
she's always talking about purpose.
They don't.
Yeah,
It's
you don't have a
mm-hmm.
choice. You don't have a choice, right? You have to focus on purpose
Right.
because that's all you have. You know,
That's
when
all
it
you
comes to
have.
life,
That's all you
it's
have.
all you have. So I'm happy for
Yeah.
you. I'm happy for you because
Thank
that's a
you.
bonus. That's a bonus right there when you could sit there and confirm and say, I found my purpose. You know,
Yes.
not that many people can say that.
No, because like I said, I'm 46, and it's been a journey to actually to find that you to you know what I mean, ask God, like, what is your purpose, why you're still here, why do you wake up each day, because he hasn't finished with you yet. So you need to know, like, what am I doing? That's why I get up each morning. God, what do you like for me to do? What are we doing today? How can I serve you? How can I serve people? And I make my day intentional because life is short. We have to do something each day. We need to do something that's worth being on this earth. Like, what are you here for?
Mhm.
So yeah, I'm just
Absolutely.
glad I was able to find my purpose at 46, like, and going through this journey.
Congratulations to
So
you. And this is an
thank
indication that
you.
it's never too late, you know?
It's not. Yes, exactly, exactly. Like, I
You,
used to think that, like, it was going to be too late for me, or you're too old. But now it's like refinding
no.
myself and everything again. So I love it.
And you have the
I love it.
possibility of being reborn again. This You're actually living your rebirth right now.
Yes, right now, right now, and it feels amazing. It feels amazing. Like, I can't even describe it. Like, it's like
Girl, you don't know.
I'm wanting, like, I want more. Like, I'm waiting for more. Like, this is just the beginning for me.
Oh, wow.
Just the
That's
beginning.
awesome. That's
Yes.
awesome. And this is what I talk about all the time, you know, all the time. This is what I tell you. I live it, I breathe it every day, you know, and it's
Yes.
become so much of a part of me that there's no
Uh-huh.
way in the world that I'm going to wake up one day and not, like, be focusing on my purpose. Just is no way, you know, it would be like a wasted day to me,
Yes.
you
Exactly.
know.
Yep. Exactly.
So I'm very happy
Yep.
for you to be able to
Thank you.
be at that point of your life. Now, I want to ask you about you mentioned Coach Stormy Wellington. Um, that's with TLT, I believe, right? You're with
Yes,
Total
that's
Life
correct.
Changes. How are you
Yes.
doing with Total Life Changes?
Total Life Changes is a $10 billion company, but it's just not a being a company and actually being a product of the product. It was a total life change for me. Like, the word, the company name itself, like, I was in a place when COVID happened. You know how I was home and I got a chance to see myself in the mirror, like, oh, who is that person? I don't like that person. It taught me self-development, what self-care looked
Mhm.
like, the exercising, moving, and I lost like almost 60 pounds since March. I was 230 pounds, and just by being a part of that company and being a part of this, it's not even a company, I would say a family. It's more like a
Mhm.
family. It's a group of us, and it's just mind-boggling, like, how I didn't know what self-care looked like. I just thought, like, oh, get my nails done and my feet done, but it was more to that. More to self-care is relearning, unlearning what you knew like 40 something years ago, the relearning, reading books, listen to motivational speakers. Like, I didn't read books. Like, I may read one or two, but not like, as a man thinketh. That was one of, she had a book club, and that was actually one of the books we started off reading. And just reading and like I said, relearning everything, the self-development each day. Like, I still do it 30 minutes a day, self-development, 30 minutes a day working out, and just clearing my mind. And with the meditation, it changed. It did a total like change with me. And then being on vitamins, I wasn't taking vitamins. My mother, I did never see my mother go to the doctor. I didn't know how
Mhm.
that looked. I didn't know how to look, taking care of myself. Like, she passed away from high blood pressure, and I didn't even know that she had it. Like, because I never seen her like go through anything or go to the doctor. So when I got with Total Life Changes, it's like more taking care of yourself and how that look, taking care of the inside, not just the outside, but the inside. You got to take care of that first. You can be you can be skinny or however you want to say it, but if that inside of you is not well, you know what I mean, you're still not healthy. So I learned a lot just with being with Total Life Changes, because the word itself, it changed you totally. And just being with a group of family members, not even your sisters or brothers, but the love that they show and how to change your life, it's amazing. So yeah, I love it. It's been going great.
Nice. I'm so happy for you in so many ways. I mean, you breaking it down.
Thank you.
You're just so perfect for my show. Because I gotta tell everybody, it's a self-love journey up in here on the Martine Show every Tuesdays and Thursdays, 8 p.m. EST. We talk about self-awareness. You broke it down. I don't even need to say nothing about that. You talk about self-development. You broke it down, okay? And then we're gonna get into the social part very in a short period of time. But you already done like navigating through that already. I'm like, oh my God, you're so perfect. I love it.
Thank you.
That is so awesome. Oh my goodness.
Thank
So
you.
let's say that you started Total Life Changes the beginning of 2020, like something like that.
Yes, correct. March, actually, I would say the end of March, I started Total Life Changes. Again, I was just getting up out of bed, watching Netflix, going to the kitchen and laying back down. And that was my routine until I was on social media. I ran across one of the leaderships, and she was like, it seemed like she was talking exactly at me. She was like, y'all need to, she was like, you need to get up. You don't watch every Netflix movie, and that's how I was. I done watched so many Netflix movies, like I knew all the way the lineup and everything. And I was like, she is really talking to me. Like, I need to get up and do something, not just sit in the bed, lay in the bed every day. And that's what I was doing, and not moving around. Like I said, I was 230 pounds, and it didn't look good on me. And I knew I could be better. So with that, going through that journey, it helped a lot since March, and I'm still on my journey. I have a routine. I get up, I do the meditation, like I said, at 8. I work out at 9 with jumping with Trent Weaver, and then I do a 30-minute high intensity workout with Hennessy. So I keep moving, and I walk, and it's a lifestyle now. It's just not, I'm trying to lose this much weight. It's part of my life. If I don't do that, I don't operate correctly. So yeah, that's
so
me.
Congratulations on losing all that weight. That takes a lot of initiative. That is very serious.
Yeah.
And to take care of your health, especially during this time, to have that awareness where you know that you're able to do better for yourself. Get into vitamins and really know the significance of being in a routine. As opposed like you were in a routine before. You had a Netflix routine,
Yeah.
And now you have a health routine, a self-care routine, But you had a routine before. It was all about Netflix.
All about Netflix. Staying up late, just in the bed, not trying to do nothing, want to do nothing. I was just in a depressed state, and that didn't look good. So, and I'm just glad I was able. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
For people to understand, like, developing a regimen, having a routine is not difficult at all, because we all have routines, whether it's good or bad.
Yep.
Exactly. And that's why I made sure. I was like, you had a routine before. You had something going on. You had nothing. And you were near and dear to it. Like, you were programmed how to do this. This is what I do. That was your thing. But it's not like that anymore.
No, it's not. Like, when you find your purpose, yes, my whole life, it has changed. I did a 360 just from committing to myself and wanting to do better and be better. And I want better. So I knew that I had to change me in order to get that. So, yeah, that's what I focus on, changing me.
And you did something different to get different results, which is nice.
Yes, my old way wasn't working, so that's what they call crazy people. If you keep doing the same thing over again and not getting the same results, so I was like, I need to change. I knew my way wasn't going to work this way, and I was not going to keep doing the same thing after year and getting the same results and not be able to do nothing. So that was actually the stepping stone for me was actually, like I said, relearning. When you older,
Mm-hmm.
you know how you set in your ways, and nobody wants to relearn anything. They're like, "Oh, this is how I am. Accept me." No, I had to get that thought out of my mind and relearn everything. And like, I want to be a better person. How do I be a better person? What that look like? And yeah, and I found how that looked like, what that looked like.
And you broke the
Yes.
cycle, girl. You broke the cycle. Oh my goodness. That is so
Yes.
glorifying. That really is. And you mentioned something that's really important that I want to highlight on. You mentioned how you started reading and how you make reading part of your daily, you know. It's really important to highlight on that because many do not believe that it is possible to read every day. And there are times when we're saying reading, we're not saying for you to read a book in a day. We're not saying for you to
Yes.
um, pick up a new book every day, but read something because when you're reading, you're feeding your brain. That's what you're feeding
Exactly.
your, and the more you read, the better it is. As a matter of fact, there's a statistics out there that says 11% of rich people read, daily. You know what I mean? That's what
Yes.
they do. It's part of their
Yes.
routine. And if you
It's.
follow rich people, like you're going to follow Warren Buffett, you want to follow
Mm-hmm.
Gary Vee, you want to follow people that are really making it out there,
Yes.
reading is part of their routine. Okay. And they
It's a
start reading
routine.
very
Yep.
early in the morning. Their day
Yep.
starts at 5 a.m.
Yes, yes, they just, yep,
Okay.
you're right. And that's how I learned how to start getting up early in the morning and actually starting my day because most majority of people don't start their day that early. They're still in bed, sleep. So how are you going to accomplish anything if you're still asleep? I'm not going
Yeah.
to sleep half of a third of my life away. I have to get up and do something. And that's what
Yes.
it looks like. Like, yo, you're so right. Rich people do read. And we
Yes.
out there like, how many books you done read? And it's
Yeah.
not like finishing, like you have to read a whole book. Like sometimes I start, like, it's more audio because I'm at work. So I get the chance, I'm not on the phone, so I get a chance to just hear it. At night, I can go to bed, listen to a book or anything like that. It's magnificent. Like, you know what I mean? When you lay down and go to sleep, that's in your head. When you wake up in the morning, you start. And it's just like you're constantly feeding yourself at all
Hmm.
times.
And
And that's what I have to do.
one thing I learned a long time is that the brain is a muscle basically. It
Yes,
expands based on what you deposit into it. It could
yes,
also
correct.
shrink based on what you deposit into it as well. So
Exactly.
that's
Hmm.
where you have to make a conscious decision between negative and positive. What are you willing to
Yes,
feed your brain? And then you make it a
exactly.
routine. And the more you get into it, it becomes second nature. I mean, I don't remember
Yep.
I can't remember like when I started waking up at 5 a.m. in the morning because it's just so routine for me. I've been doing it for
Routine,
years.
yeah.
You know, like prayer meditation. Rich people do that all the time. It's
Yep.
all a mindset. Once you get
Hmm.
that
Exactly.
mindset going, like I have it squared away, that's it. This is what I'm following.
Yes.
You're gonna be set to go. You're gonna be set to go.
You're
You
all
could
set.
create
Yep.
anything you want to create. You could accomplish anything that you want to accomplish.
Mhm.
No matter how
Yes.
hard it is, you're gonna be committed to your journey. You're gonna keep
Yes.
pushing forward.
Exactly.
You're not gonna care about
Hmm.
the outcome because you're not attached to the outcome. It's about the journey.
Nope.
And
The
eventually,
journey.
when you get to the outcome, you're like, you know what? It was worth
Mhm.
everything that I went through.
It was worth. Yeah.
You know,
What you
like
grow,
and
what you
finally I
go through,
made
you
it.
grow through. Yes.
But
Hmm.
you know what? Every step I made, no matter how hard it was worth it. And then
It was
the
worth
glory
it.
is for who at the end of the day? You.
You. Exactly. It's me versus me. That's it.
Exactly. Exactly. So it's like, why don't just do the work? Why don't just do the work?
Yeah, exactly. Yep. Exactly. And that's like my experience. I noticed that what you go through, you grow through. So my
Yeah.
experience, sometimes you'd be like, oh, I wish I didn't have to go through that, but I'm glad I did. It made me stronger in different ways that I could ever imagine. So
Mm.
my journey, whew, it's a beautiful journey.
Girl, I'm
It's
so
definitely a
touched by
beautiful
everything that
journey.
you're talking about.
Thank you.
Oh my God, you got me
Thank
in
you.
my
Thank
element
you.
right here.
I can feel it the way what you're saying. I'm like, that's what I do. Like everything you're saying is so true. That's what I do.
See, we
So I'm
right
like
here.
feeling
We
the
right
vibe. Yes, the vibe is definitely here. Yep, exactly.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
So now that you are first time author, Miss best-selling author right now,
Thank
um,
you.
what's next for April Hicklin? What are we looking towards? What's next?
What's next? That is a good question. I'm, like I said, sky's the limit. This is only just the beginning. I'm looking to, like I said, do events, just different things. Anything that comes to me that I can feel inside that is serving, I want to do. Like this, with this book, it's going to open up so many doors for me, and I believe that so much. Like just going to
Yes.
take me here and there, meeting different people, and I love that because I like meeting different people. I get to learn from them. I want to learn something new every day. So being connected with 7 other authors, I can't wait to meet, just to see them and just learn from them. Learning from Shaquan because she's always out there putting out good vibes and good word, and I follow her, and I just love it. So I'm just waiting for the next door to open for me right now.
Yes. Wow. And
Yeah.
I know the way you taking things step by step, you just ready. You
Hmm.
just ready for
Yes,
whatever.
I'm ready.
You know, I can feel it.
Wherever. Yes.
I can feel it. So I already see you. Like I'm not gonna be surprised if I see a post pass by you. April Hicklin being interviewed here. April being presented here. April Inkling is gonna be on that show here. April Inkling is gonna be in this other book here. She's just a
Yes,
second
speak
time
it.
best-selling author now. You know,
Yes. Speak life over me, sis. Thank
yes.
you.
But you know
Yeah.
what's good about it? What's good about it is the foundational steps already set in place for you. You know,
Yes,
you're
exactly.
not confused and you're not, let's say, fogged
Hmm.
up. Like it's clear right here. You know what I mean?
Yes.
You have the utmost
Yes.
clarity. Your vision is clear. You already know what you want. You
Hmm.
know where you're going. It's like, all right, where is that? Well, let's go get it. Come on. Let's do
Yeah.
this. Let's do
So
it.
every day, like, I'm like, God, I'm ready. I'm ready. Whatever you have
Yeah.
for me to do, I'm ready
Yeah.
for that. I'm ready
Yeah.
to go ahead and do it.
Yeah, you're straight up
Yeah.
in that law of attraction magnet
Yeah.
and you're done. You know, it's done. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh my goodness.
Thank
Wow.
you so much.
That's
Thank you.
awesome.
Thank you. Thank you.
That is so awesome. So with everybody in the chat room, do you guys have any questions for Miss April Inkling? I mean, she is the star right here doing her thing. You know, please come up with the questions. Everybody in the chat room, thank you so much for coming through and celebrating
Yes, thank
Miss
you.
April Hickland on her new journey as an author and
New
now
journey.
best-selling author. So we have Dwayne Hurt, we have Miss Libra Lady. Welcome aboard. Concrete
Mm.
Rose. Shaquan, of course, is in the house.
Thank you, Shaquan.
Um, I know I saw official Miss Savage here. Welcome aboard. 8577 Steelers. Welcome. Tracy
Ooh, thank you.
96. D is too blessed. Dee Dee, welcome aboard.
Thank you, everyone.
We have also, who else? Real Talk That Talk. What's up? Welcome aboard. Oh my God, I love it. I love it. I love it. Y'all are on fire in this chat right here today. And Shaquan says it's great to have mentors in every part of your life. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Yes.
In my lifetime, honestly, I can't tell you how many mentors I've had and I still have.
Hmm.
And what's good about mentors is that you build a bond that is beyond just friendship. I mean, I remember my very first mentor when I was in Landmark Education in year 2000. We are still friends. I could still call him and be like, listen, I'm going through this, can you just like gear me the right way, in all areas of my life. And the bond is tight. He's watched me go from nothing to becoming everything that I am today.
Wow.
And I tell you, that was my first introduction to coaching, where I had a mentor and I was introduced to coach back in year 2000. Okay. And I'm still connected to all of them and everything. And
wow, that's amazing.
Yeah. And the person who oversees my group, that is my mentor, dear to my heart, like family.
Wow.
Yes. If I'm going through the worst of my days, that's the person like I'll send a text to and be like, hey, what's up? This, that, whatever, like, I remember you said this to me back in what year, but this is what I'm going through right now, and you were right. And it's just like you keep revisiting it, but you keep revisiting it on a higher level. Every time I move up to a new level, it reminds me of my first time with my mentor and what we had discussed, because everything that he had poured into me, I am today.
Wow.
This is no doubt. I am today. I'm doing it right now, today, like in my life. I'm living it today. So you can never go wrong with a mentor. That's why you need coaches in your life. You need people.
Yes.
Because
you have to know wherever you're trying to go, you need somebody that's already there.
Yes.
To show you the way. Like, how are you going to get shown the way if you don't have somebody that's already in that position or in that place that you're trying to get to? You need the steps. You have the certain principles, levels. So you definitely need a mentor if you want to move on, go to different elevations. You have to. You can't stay the same. You have to keep growing. This is the game. You have to grow, elevate. It has to be. You have to change. It's seasons. You have to change within those seasons. So so I believe everybody should have some type of mentor to speak life into them and feed them often. So
absolutely,
it was beneficial to have that.
And the thing about having a mentor or having a coach in your life is the opportunity to have someone be your eyes for you when you cannot see.
Yes, exactly.
Because the reason why we all need help at a certain point in our lives is because we're trying to reach some place that we've never been to. So therefore we can't see the path before us for us to lead the way on our own. That's why you connect with somebody who's done it already, who've already walked the path and has already arrived, for them to hold your hand while you walk up that path. For you,
they give you the blueprint. Exactly. Exactly.
So you need help, and that's another way of saying, like, you can't do everything by yourself. You're just not gonna make it.
You can't. You're not. You can't. You cannot do everything by yourself. And that's why I used to think too that I didn't need any help, but going through my journey, I noticed that God sent different people in my different times of my life to help me through different things. Like you said, like with the mentors, they was able to walk you through different things that you was going through, and God would send someone to help you. So it's not a journey that you go alone. Like you said, it's always somebody there to help you, give you the nuggets here and there that you need to move on to your next process. So I'm glad for the people that God put in my life at different times to teach me. Like I said, I'm a student. So I'm still here. I like to learn different things from different people. I don't know it all. You know what I mean? So I love this journey, just learning and growing and moving forward.
Yes. You guys see how humble she is? Do you guys see how humble she is? Oh my God, I love it. She don't know it all. You don't know it all. Nobody knows it all. I mean, even the people who we think know it all don't know it all because they have
don't know it all. Exactly.
Let me tell you, all the rich people, they all got coaches. They all got mentors. Okay?
I know. Everybody. You be like,
like, that's why I'm saying to myself, why in the world Do you think you can just do everything on your own and you still not making
Is that,
it? Seriously. Like,
exactly.
how much more are you
Exactly.
gonna
Like you said,
try and still be in the same spot
in
you've
the
been
same
in?
spot. Yeah. You've been in, like you said, the rich have mentors. They spoke with people. Like, yeah. Come on, people.
Yeah.
Like, let's get aboard. Like, we need
And you know
each
what
other.
the other thing? You know what the other thing is that really like opened my eyes is that when the rich decide that they're going to move to a new level, they're going to try
Hmm.
something new. The first thing they do, after they put their plan together, they be like, okay, let me get a coach. Let me see, let me connect with the
Yes.
mentor. You know,
Exactly.
they
Yes.
put the plan together in their mind or they write it down or whatever. But then
Hmm. Yep.
before they even make that one step, they
They,
got a mentor, they got a coach.
they go. Yep.
Because they're going to be
Exactly.
guided every step of the way,
Every step of the way. And you're
you know?
right.
And it's funny that people don't realize just in case they fall, when they fall back, they got somebody to catch them because they already got a coach and a mentor. So they're not gonna
Yeah.
fall and break a leg or fall and break their back because they got no backup.
Exactly.
They already got a back.
Yep.
They got the backup.
They already got the bag.
And
So
that's
they
what they spend
good.
money on.
Yes. Yes. The seminars, I didn't know anything about going to seminars, and like I went to one a couple of months ago, and it was just like life going, like Tony Robinson, Grant Cardone, like really
Oh God, you are
people
with
be
the
going,
top
you know how
dog.
much money they
Yes,
be spending.
yes, yes,
And like you
yes.
said, rich people be going. They go to those people to get. I mean, to get mentored. So it's like it
Exactly.
never stops.
And the thing about it, Tony Robbins got his own mentor. You know,
Yeah,
Grant Cardone got his
yeah.
own mentor. You know, Gary V got his own mentor. How do you think right now he just started V Friends, the whole NFT project? He got a mentor for that. He got a group of mentors for that. Like
Thank
seriously,
you.
you know how long
Yeah.
they were talking about that project and they just launched it like a week ago? Like seriously, you know how much money
Yes.
they put together on that thing? Come on now.
Like
So
you said,
that's
got a
why they
group,
always
honey.
want to succeed because they get
Yes.
somebody who's already been there,
Yeah.
done that, and we're like, okay, this is what we're doing. This is what I want to do. Like, let me know how it's gonna work. How we gonna make it work? That's
Say
it.
that against this. That's how they get through their stuff. It would be like, how they do that? Okay, come on. Like, but yeah, you're so right. And
You
I didn't
know,
even know anything about that world like that until I started, you know what I mean, this rebirth, like you said, rebirth. And that's so funny that you said that because my coach, my mentor, she had it was called a girl awakening. So my month in April, she called it April Rebirth. And it's so like, since my name is April, I was born in April, and you said about the rebirth, and that was exactly what she said. And I'm like, so you're in line with me? Like, it's so funny you said about it's my rebirth, and it is. It's definitely my
it
rebirth,
is.
and it feels
It is.
amazing.
Let me tell
Yes.
you, this whole thing right now, like I told you, it's your rebirth. You done reborn again. You're a brand new person. You know, you done left the old April out there. She already done in the dumpster.
Yeah.
Okay, brand new April is here. I mean, I would not be surprised if you change your name the next time we connect. Be like, I'm somebody else. I'm not April anymore. Because you know what? It's gonna fit my new person. You know, things
It,
happen.
yes. You are so. Oh my God, you're so right. And that's how
It
I feel. Like
happens.
I'm just. Yes.
You see, I be reading you.
Yes,
I
sis.
read.
You are like so on point with everything. It's just like I don't know that old person. I don't even know who she is anymore. My people come up to me that I knew a long time ago. They was like, "Oh my God, I can just see it like in you, like you change without even speaking with these people and just them seeing me like through pictures and anything like that. Like I feel it myself. Like I feel and look like a different whole new person. Like
Yeah,
anything that I did back then is done. Like." I don't rebirth. That's what it is. Like I'm
There
a
you
totally
go.
different person,
Yes,
and it's
yes.
a beautiful thing.
I love it. I love it. Oh my goodness.
Yes,
Welcome aboard, Miss Dean. Thank you so much for coming through. Shaquan has a nice comment. It says, surround yourself with
I know.
masterminds in several areas of your
It's
interest.
every
Yeah,
area of interest.
yeah.
You have to.
I mean, there's a
Yeah,
they have masterminds in every industry. You know, if you're in real
you
estate
sure do.
industry, you connect
Mm-hmm.
with masterminds in real estate industry. Grant Cardone is one of them. Hey,
Yes. Yes.
you know,
I
whatever
actually
industry
signed up
you're
for
in.
this weekend. I signed up for the Women Network with Elena War. So she
Mm-hmm.
has like different people. And Stormy Wellington is actually on the platform this weekend. But yeah,
Okay.
it's just constantly keeping in with different levels, masterminds, listen to seminars, and just feeding yourself with different things that, you know what I mean, you're preparing yourself. I'm preparing myself for it just in case I come along. I already
Right.
know different tips because I'm actually putting myself out there to learn different things. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm glad that I'm actually able to do that now and want to do that. Sit in seminars and listen, write down tips and here and there, and just learn, continue to learn in every
Nice.
aspect of my life. Yeah.
See, you investing in yourself. That's called
You
investing
have,
in
oh my
yourself.
God, you have to. I had to learn how to do that and what that looked like. Not just buying a new bag or new shoes, investing in you. Like, that's a whole nother
And you
level,
know
sis.
what?
Like,
You know what, sis? That's the real self care right there. That's that
yeah,
real self love. Okay? We ain't talking about like material things. We're talking about things
yes,
that you can feed on and you can go back. And every time you read or you cross reference what you learned prior, it resonates differently based on where you are in your life at that present moment. That's golden.
yes,
Okay? Because the
girl,
information is always going to be golden. But a bag
yes,
is going to be ruined by the time you done used it a few times and don't want it anymore because it's ugly and torn up. And you're like, maybe I should give it away,
yes,
sell it, or it'll be secondhand, but
yeah.
I don't think I like it
Mm-hmm.
anymore. I mean,
You don't like it. Then it's something different come out. But when you, like you say, invest in yourself, that's priceless. Like, you can't go wrong in that. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Invest in yourself. You got to.
exactly.
You have to.
And you never
You
lose
have
that.
to.
You never lose.
No, you don't. You don't. It just get better and better. Like the new like levels, like you already said earlier. You go. You have to move to different levels. So you have to get out there and do this. Do self. Invest in yourself. Learn.
Hmm.
Learn people. Because the old way is not. It's not what's happening right now. You have to learn and get out the box and do different things in
Right.
order to make it in society. You have to. You got to invest in yourself.
You have to. So anybody on this live who's wondering how to move on to a point where you want to grow and elevate, by all means, I'm going to tell you straight
Yes.
up, pray and meditate. Okay, pray and
Yes.
meditate. If you don't know how to
Take.
pray, just talk to your inner self like you talking to your
Yes.
friend, like we talking right here, you know,
Mm-hmm.
pour positivity into yourself. You know, that's part of your meditation and your prayer put together. Read books. It could be
Yes.
affirmation. You know, read and
Yeah.
write. You journal it.
Mm-hmm.
Your I am statement.
Oh my God, yes. The journaling part. I have so many notebooks now. I'm just like
Tell me
journaling
about
all the
that.
time.
Tell me about that part.
So it's like every day I'm picking up a notebook and just affirmations, speaking life to myself. When I actually in the morning with Coach Stormy Relatin, she gave us a word, and she just starts spilling out nuggets, and I'm writing them down, and I go back and reference to them later on. I was like, oh snap, or just typing just affirmations for me, to actually say into the universe, to because everything I want wants me. I just need to tap into it. Like it's that simple. Like come on, like stop playing. Like we can all have whatever we
I'm right
want. We
here.
just have
I'm
to know
right
how to.
here.
Yeah,
You know? I've been waiting for this. I'm right here. Come on, yo.
yes, and you have to be on a certain vibration to get that. Like you
Yeah.
have to clear out all that negativity and everything like that. So when you said about prayer meditation, it comes. You can't have one without the other one. I used to like growing up in church. I used to just pray. I didn't know anything about meditation and listening and to get my answers. But that comes along. You have to do the prayer and the meditation. You have to. You just can't do one and think you're gonna be all right. No,
Mhm.
you got to have both. You have to have both. So I do my affirmations in my journal, whatever I'm thinking or what I'm going through. I speak life in my pen, and when I read it, it's just what it is. Like I'm always constantly speaking life into myself to do better. You know what I mean?
Yes,
Like
you
I
guys
said, man
heard.
is the maker of
Speak
himself.
life into herself to
Yes,
do better. Okay?
yes.
She's speaking life
Mm-hmm.
into herself to do better.
And to myself, I don't have to wait for somebody to do it. You have, sometimes you can't. Sometimes you don't have that person to speak life into you. You have to learn how to do it yourself in order to make it. Like, because it's so hard out here. Like, it's always something against you, the odds against you. So being a black and being a woman, like, yeah, we already got two strikes already. So you definitely have to speak life into yourself, invest in yourself. I journal. I do my confirmations in my journal all the time. Like, I buy notebooks all the time just to have, because you need that. You
So
definitely
you
need
and I,
that. And it helps.
you and I could become best friends. You know why? Because I got tons of notebooks. Like I
Yes.
can just open a notebook and just say which affirmation I want to pick for today because I've done
Yeah.
written a whole bunch of them throughout my lifetime. Okay.
Yes. And you be like, and you don't even think it, like, girl, everything I hear, I'm writing it down. I need to keep this. I need to keep that. And I'm just writing and just keeping it in my
Yeah.
book and keeping my book all the time in my bag and carrying it with me in my pen. Like, they were like, what you got? Oh, this is my journal. Like, I need this. It's like,
Yeah.
it's my Bible. Like, come
Yeah.
on. That, yes, I journal all the time and I love it.
I love
Definitely
that
have to
too.
speak affirmations and stuff like that to yourself each day. You have to
Yeah.
command your day. You could command to have a good day each day. Now, I'm not saying that I don't go through problems, but you know how to deal with it, deal with your problems through your affirmation, and you still can have a good day.
Man.
You still can have a good day, whatever you're going through.
What April is saying is so important that we need to highlight on is that, we all have our issues and we all go through the
Yes.
course of our issues, and it doesn't change the circumstances. But the thing about it, you are not privy to those circumstances. Like they do not rule you, and you don't
Yes.
allow them to take you over. Like you're still perfect, whole, and complete, regardless of the circumstances that you have faced. You
Mm-hmm.
still moving, you still breathing, you still doing what you need to do, and you still moving to the next step, regardless. That's the whole
Yes.
thing, and that's part
Exactly.
of being grounded. That's part of being grounded. You know,
Okay.
so that's
Mm-hmm.
that's that's the good part of it. Is not to allow your issues to take you over, in spite of whatever.
Yes. In spite of whatever. And you said it like in a nutshell. That's it.
Yeah.
That is completely right what you just said. Because it's not like saying as long as you live, you're going to have things that's going to, you know what I mean, trouble you or whatever. It's just like you said, just getting through those things and not letting it determine who you are and how your day is going to go. Like, no, I'm not going to let this I'm not going to have this day turn out wrong because something didn't happen the way it's supposed to happen and things of that nature. So I'm learning how to do that, and it feels good. So, like I said,
Awesome.
everything is a journey and learning, and it's beautiful. Just learning
Everything.
different things and stuff like that.
Oh my goodness, this talk is just so fulfilling for me. You have no idea.
I
I
know.
am so excited. I love it. I love it. Miss
Yes.
Legal Lady, she stated that she is Sylvia. So Miss Sylvia stated that it's a self-love. Yeah, it's definitely a self-love journey. I totally agree.
Yes.
Self-love is huge. If you could do that introspection, look within yourself every day, look before the
Every
mirror
day.
and see what is it that I can work on, what is it that I don't like that I would like
Yes.
to adjust, what is it
Mm-hmm.
that I could improve on. That's really what it's all about. You know,
It is.
it's more than just, saying, let me just get my nails done today, let me get my hair done today, it's that plus more, you know.
Yes. Yes, it is. I
Yeah.
don't need or have to wait for validation from the opposite sex or anyone to tell me that I'm loved, I'm beautiful. I have to know that I know myself, so I don't need any confirmation. Like I know getting up in the morning, you know what I mean, that who I am now, and I can walk in and people see that. It's not like, oh, you're beautiful, six. They see that within you, that when you know who you are, and know your worth, it's a whole different ball game. When you walk outside or walking around, you're you're confident, and that's what a lot of people lack, is that confidence, because they don't know. Like, but self-love is a beautiful thing. So you have to have self-love. That's the first thing in order to move on.
About self-love is that you could be like just doing your thing and realize, oh, I didn't do my hair today, but it's all good, because you know what?
Girl, yes, exactly. And that's how I be some days. I'll be like, I had like this like jogging pants on because I work from home, and this like little shirt, and people was just staring, not just males, but just people in general, just looking like that light still shines regardless of what you do or what you got on. So it's like that light's coming through.
Oh,
yeah. So I'm like, wow, now that I show that it's coming within me, it's like people are starting to attract to that. So yeah, it's like I said, it's a beautiful thing when you can just, like you said, go outside and not have to have on anything or any labels or try to perpetrate what you are. That light's going to shine regardless, and people will see it. They will see it.
And it shines brighter and brighter the more you work on yourself.
Yes, really, exactly.
It really does.
Exactly.
I mean, it's going to start showing in ways where people are going to notice it more than you could even think about it. You know?
Yeah.
And then you'll be like, wow, you're glowing. Wow. Yeah.
Yes,
like,
and it has happened. Yes, all that plays a part, definitely.
I get it all the time. And there are times I'd be like, so what is talking about? And then I've noticed like I would look in the mirror, or like, I'll put up my phone. Damn, like, okay.
Because I used to wonder, like, how did it get that glow? Like, it's not what you put on your body; it's just in you.
Trust me, I've been noticing. I'm just like, okay, I see you. Like, we in the right route. We're doing something good. Okay.
Exactly. Yup. That light gonna shine, sis, all day. Honey. No problem with that.
Yes, and Sylvia stated that it's the law of attraction. Yes, it's very magnetic.
Yes. Yes, it is.
I cannot stress anymore how to tell people to focus on themselves and focus on their purpose. Like, really, I just do not know how to reinstate it, because that's really what life is all about, you know? One thing that I notice is the more you focus on yourself, you're not going to even be in the position to hear what other people are saying about you. Like, it just goes on top of your head and it rolls back and you're like, whatever. You know?
Yes, you do. You're so true about that. Yeah, so true. You don't care. It doesn't matter.
I had somebody say something to me fairly recently, you know, and I was just like, oh, is that the way you really feel? And I said, okay. And they looked at me like, they expected me to retaliate or something. I was like, oh, is that the way you really feel? Okay. And I'm like, thanks for sharing. And they was just like,
thank you. Yeah. And I'm okay.
Yeah. They're
like, you keep on moving. Okay.
Like,
I don't have that energy anymore like that too. Yeah. You know? My energy is not for that anymore.
Nah.
Girl, yeah.
There comes a point you're like, I'm good, boo. I'm good. Okay.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. And they don't understand that because they're not in that place. But yeah, I don't feed into that.
It's all good.
I don't even try to feed into that. It's so funny.
Please tell us, where can we purchase your book, Rising Crown of Glory?
Well, yes. Now the paperback is available, also the ebook, and it's on Amazon.com. So you can purchase from that. And I'm also going to be ordering books myself. So anyone that would like a paperback book can actually DM me. I'm going to go ahead and sign the book for you to give it a little extra touch. But yes, you can definitely also DM me, or you can also go to the Amazon.com and purchase the book.
Okay, so you guys have autograph deals, okay? I just want to let y'all know. We're doing a personal autograph deal, okay? a best-selling author, script,
And I love the sound of that best author. Like just author itself, like that I actually did something like I can be proud of. And I'm
Let me
so
tell you,
grateful.
it's a major accomplishment. Okay, it's a major.
Yes, a
Um,
major.
I never forget my first time. It was back in 2015, and like I said, I fell into a group on Facebook, basically, like, and
Uh-huh.
not even knowing what it was. And it was women who got together and they wanted to commemorate International Women's Month, which is March, for March
Mm-hmm.
8th. And they wanted to put an anthology together. And I participated in that. That's how I became an author.
Yeah, and
I know the people, they didn't know me, but
I
they just was like, I've seen a couple of your posts and I think you will be good. And I'm like, huh? Okay. And so
wow.
it was like that in 2015. Then I done participated in 6 anthologies, which included my own that I created. And then I became an award-winning author with my own anthology.
Wow, congratulations. Yes.
So it's like,
It
that's just
doesn't
what
stop.
happened.
Wow, amazing.
I never sat there and said that I want to become an author. Like,
Me, yeah. Like I
but
didn't either.
but what I knew for me is that I knew that I needed to heal. I knew that I needed to find a way to heal because
Mm-hmm.
there was a lot going on, a lot piling
Yeah.
on, and I was dealing with anxiety. I was dealing with a lot of medical issues. Um,
Mm.
you name it. So I had to find a way to release my emotions. And without
Yes.
even knowing that I had found a formula until way after, like I was on the route. So I was like, oh, if I write my story, and I saw the process that I went through after I wrote my story, I was just like, I need to
Mm-hmm.
keep writing a few more stories so I could reach to that point where I'm comfortable enough to talk about my story that's already written.
Story.
You know?
Yes.
And I continued, I
Yes.
did that until now I'm comfortable enough to be like, all right, let me invite a couple of people cover my story. Let's talk about this. You know, I gotta show them.
Yes.
We can do this author thing in another way.
In another
But
way.
it took work. It took a lot of work for
Yes.
me to get to this point where like I could have a weekly thing where I could communicate with people effectively, pour
Mm-hmm.
into them and they pour into me. Like it takes healing work. And that's what people don't
It takes a
understand.
lot of. Yeah.
You know, if you're broken, you can't do it.
You can't do it.
Okay? You can't do it. You know.
Nope.
And there are times where, in between the process, you need to know when you need to take a break. Which I'm
Mm-hmm.
about to announce very shortly, but but it's just in the process. It's not like there's an issue. It's just that you just need a breather for a minute to reassess yourself and then come back
Yes.
stronger, on the battlefield doing your thing.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yes.
that's the whole thing.
Exactly.
I'm very proud of you, girl.
Exactly. Thank you. And I like the part you said about healing yourself through writing, because I actually experienced that too. In order for me, like you said, to get over it, to really get over it and move on to help others, I had to write about it and tell my story. I wanted to tell my story so I
Yeah,
can feel better,
yeah,
to be able to actually forgive the other person and to free myself. So with that, with this story and writing it, it kind of gave me that path to do that, and I feel much better. I don't have that hate, that heaviness in my heart. I can now move on and grow through that experience. So I like that, like you said, healing. I love that. Yeah, it was definitely a healing moment for me.
I love the fact that you broke it down because I was going to ask you, so how do you feel now that you've been talking about, you put out your story and you know it's out there? How do you feel? And you're like, I don't have it in my heart anymore. Oh my God. You're just so forward. I love it. I love it. I love it. I need to acknowledge Mr. Reg Turner, who's in the house. He is one of the biggest fans for the Martine Show. He always comes through also with Dwayne Hurt. Thank you so much
Oh,
for being an assistant, you know, in
thank
attendance with everything.
you. Thank
They're
you.
always here. Yes. Oh my
Great.
God. You just don't know how, like, I feel so blessed to have you on here today. You know,
Thank you
it's
for saying that. I appreciate it.
yeah, I mean,
Thank you.
I'm blessed with every guest by all means,
Mm-hmm.
but there are a few guests that the vibe and the connection goes like a bit to the other notch higher, you know,
Yes.
and we're there.
And I
We're
felt
there.
that.
We're there. We're there.
And I definitely feel it. That's why I was like, we're definitely, I can feel the vibes from you as well. And thank you for this time and this platform allowing me, because it's the first time I actually went live on Instagram, and you made this experience so good for me. Like, I'm not scared to
So
go live now. Like, I know I can do it. So thank
we
you.
broke the ice. Yes.
You definitely did. Thank you, Martine. I appreciate you. I appreciate you
You're
so
so
much. Thank you.
welcome. I love it. I love it. Oh my God. You know, that's what it's all about. Let me tell you, my show started in August 2020. And let me tell you, when I started this show, I didn't even know how
Uh-huh.
to maneuver the live. I didn't know how to do the live. The first thing I knew, it said live, and I pressed the button, and I was like, "Oh,
Oh,
okay." And
okay.
then I was like, "Let me test this." And then it turned out to a weekly show, twice a week.
Oh my God. Wow.
And trust
See,
me,
thank you for that.
I did not know how to do the live. So anybody who comes on my show and they're like, "Well, I never went live before," I'm like, "It's okay, it's all right," because I didn't know either.
I know, because I've been on there when you said that to people, like, just become, we're gonna flow with it. So I heard
Yeah,
you say that plenty of times before. But when you get on here, you be like, oh my God. But yeah, you made the experience like really, really comfortable. Like like you're sitting with me in my living room, and we're just having having a conversation. So that's how I feel going back and forth with you. So thank you for that. I'm not
I'm
even
glad.
nervous. Thank you.
I'm so happy that's what you experienced because this is what I tell people.
Uh-huh.
If it's a woman, it's a regular girl chat. We're just doing it on air.
Yes.
We're on the phone. That's it. You know,
Yeah.
just talking. You know, no need to be nervous. We're just talking. And if it's a guy around, if it's a guy, your homegirl, you're just talking on the phone with your homegirl.
Just
And
talking.
that's it,
Yes.
you know.
He's so crazy.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for such a great evening. Like really.
Thank you. And thanks for everybody that let me jump through on the live. And I appreciate you. And thank you. Appreciate it.
Yes.
Appreciate it.
Miss Dean is saying, yes, I felt the same way. Sis
Uh,
Martine makes me feel so comfortable. Yes. Oh my goodness. I'm going to tell you guys, the lives are repurposing on YouTube. So by all means, my handle on YouTube is author Martine Myers, just like on Instagram. Go through and watch, you know, them and leave comments and likes or whatever, because they're all go to YouTube after they go from Instagram. Okay. So you get an opportunity to
okay.
share your interview however you want. And you'll also get the link to that.
Okay.
All right. And
Okay.
it's just the conversations that transpire and the way that it happens is some lives I've taken the opportunity to rewatch to see like what I said and how I did it. But the guests, they're always like, "Oh my God, I feel so good. I feel so comfortable," and I get that all the time. So I'm really happy about that when you guys say that to
That's
me, because I know it's real.
mm-hmm.
Everybody's saying the same thing. Like you
Yeah, it's
made
just
this easy,
mm-hmm.
you know.
You do.
But I always let people know, like when I started, I even know, like I just saw it said live. And first of all, I didn't know where to go to start my live. You know, I was like, I have to go in and do the stories. And I pressed the button, it said live. And I said, okay, now what? You know, and it was so mundane like that. Like it was robotic
Wow.
at the point. And now I'm just like, let's just do this,
It's
whatever.
easy. It's your personality too. Like I feel like I know you. Like you made me feel like we were like old girlfriends. It's you, like your personality. So that helps out a lot too. So thank you.
Just to let you know, we disconnected. I never met April a day in my life. Okay, I never even knew April. We just connected right here in the live.
Yes, that's what I said. It feels like I already knew you, sis. Like
Yes.
personally, that's how I like to feel,
Well,
and you make people feel like that.
thank you so much. Well, you do know me now, so we are sisters now. You know what I mean?
Yes,
You can hit me up now and be like, "Hey, what's up?"
and I'm definitely gonna be doing that. You can be like, "Hey, girl."
No problem at all. All right, guys. So on that note, please be sure to purchase Miss April Hicklin's book, Rising Crowns of Glory. It's on
Yes.
Amazon, and she has her own personal ones that she's doing with her best-selling author signature. So you got to hit her up on Instagram in her inbox to let her know that you're
Yes.
interested in the best-selling author signature. Okay?
Yes. Please.
And I'll also be tagging Shaquan as the visionary for the
Okay.
book as well on the post when I do post it, as well as beyondajob.net, which is her original website for
Yes.
the link and everything. So that's it for tonight. Oh my
Thank
goodness.
you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you again for this platform and allowing me to be here. You know what I mean? To speak with you about my journey. So I appreciate you and thank you.
You're welcome. And by all means, since you're constantly working and we know you're on there doing your thing, please come
Mm-hmm.
back and give us
Oh,
updates. Let us
definitely.
know how things are
Yes.
going with you, so that we can celebrate more of you.
Absolutely. I definitely will. Thank you. And I'd like to shout out my visionary, Shaquan Hope. Thank you very much for trusting in me and working with me and loving me. I appreciate you, sis.
Shaquan is the bomb, guys. So she has
Shaquan
another
is the
book coming on. Okay, Shaquan has another book coming on. Ladies, if you're interested in doing this author thing, I suggest you go with Shaquan at this present time because she is hustling and bustling. And if
Yes.
if you want to become a guaranteed best-selling author, Shaquan knows how to
Stick with
make it
her.
happen.
Yeah.
Okay, she knows how to
Stick
make
with
it happen.
her.
So hit up Shaquan in her inbox. Let her know I'm ready. That's it.
I'm ready.
and let
Yes.
and let them know that
That's all you
Martine.
gotta say. Yep.
Okay. Those of you guys who are still going to be on Instagram, by all means, on Thursday nights, we have Mr. Rush Turner that has his show on at 10 p.m. It's music blends, DJ's music blends. It's a kickoff, layback type of thing. So by all means, check out Lance Turner. He's right here on the live for 10 p.m. Okay? And it's called
All
Saute
right.
Thursday. So by all means, a whole bunch of music blends put together, and they do a whole bunch of exclusives, which is stuff you don't hear normally on the radio. But
Yeah.
you guys can go through and support as well. Okay? So on that note,
Definitely.
we're done. Have a good
All
one.
right. Thank
Good night,
you.
everyone.
Bye,
Take care.
everybody.
And more blessings to you.